name's Jag Inc. Welcome back. This is going to be a Raid Shadow Legends Starter Edition, Day 6, Part 2. And today, or in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about summoning champs and gearing champs. I mean, if you look at our gear, we have 114 pieces of gear, which seems like a lot, seems like quite a bit, but not the best gear per se. It is for our level. So if I look at, say, sniper, and I wanted to upgrade these pieces. Let's say I don't want to change anything because she has, well, she does have decreased speed, which could be useful. And in order for her to land her decreased speed, she has to have accuracy. So we could possibly, if we wanted to utilize that decreased speed, potentially. The only problem is it's a 10% chance, and if we booked it, it would make it a 25% chance. For 2 hits, let's see what we can do. I mean, look at the gear she has. We have 15%, 15%, 15%. So if you look at her attack right now, it is at 546, which is not high. I mean, it is for our gear and our level, but, well, not high, but decent. She's really not doing much with that 546. So if we take, let's say we take these gear off of her and we give her some accuracy to see if sometimes she can land that decreased defense. Let's try that for a little bit. So we're gonna switch her gear out. We have all this gear. Let's see if we have anything worth. So HP, it's a level 3, so we can take it to 8. See what kind of substats we get on it. HP, so HP and HP, that's not bad. It's a deal. And speed, well, that's very helpful. So that's good. Compared to, we only have HP on that. We haven't even leveled it. Not that I would, it's a common 1-star. Okay, so we're going to equip that. Alright, so in order for this to work, we need at least 2 sets. So I'm wanting to try and get 2 times 40. So let's see what we got. Attack percentage. What do we have in the 3-star boots? HP, speed. Okay, so we have speed boots. I know it's only a 3 speed, but that's going to increase her. She's actually going to end up faster than Doom Priest at the moment. She already is. So let's equip her with that, and then we're going to upgrade it to 8 again, so at least get some benefit out of the speed. And we're also going to get the benefit out of on top of more accuracy. Accuracy boots plus accuracy. Nice roll. At any level, that's what you would want. You're searching for, you're going to use this piece of equipment for accuracy to get the bonus, the plus 40, and to double up and get some accuracy on the gear. Very nice roll. Alright, so right now, if you look, see, we're up to 65 accuracy. Our attack has dropped because we did take the boots off. So let's see if we can utilize we're gonna look at this relentless gear at some point. But let's see what do we have any chests? 1 chest. Defense with some accuracy or some attack, which could go up, and some accuracy as opposed to resistance. So we're going to take the defense chest, and then let's look at the gloves real quick because that'll round out what we can increase her defense percentage. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to make her a little more sustainable, especially as you noticed in that first battle that we did in the first part with the faction war. She was having trouble staying alive, so a little bit more defense will help that. So we're going to equip that, and we're going to equip the chest that we found. Alright, so now she's geared out. She has 107 accuracy, which is good for the first campaign levels. So we do have new glyphs. Alright. Now see how her power jumped up another 1,000 almost, even though her attack went down. But let's see if we can raise her attack now by upgrading this piece to 8. Only reason I'm going to take it to 8, yeah, I know it's a 1-star, but it's a rare, so we could possibly get 2 bumps if you wanted to. Well, a bump in either one would work for us. So even if we get 1 in 1, we're going to benefit. So let's see where we... Okay, we got the 1 in accuracy. I was hoping it would be in attack percentage, but... Ooh, that's hot. So we got 2% on our attack. And then we're going to upgrade these to 8 so we can get at least 2 substats. Hopefully more, maybe possibly attack, or, well, like that. Perfect. Or we can get speed as the next substat, or accuracy, crit rate. That'll work too. That'll help in the favor of damage. So let's see what enchants we have. We do have attack percentage that we can increase. Now we're up to 4%. And then what was the? Let's see if we have any. We do. We have accuracy, so we can increase our accuracy. Alright, so that's just HP percent, I don't think. Good. 1% will make her a little more survivable. Now let's look at her stats and see where we come up to. 451, so we did lose a little bit of attack. We gained 1% chance on critical. Her speed is at 121. What was our Kael speed at? 137. Not too bad. I mean, we got her to 121 and not too bad. Okay. Let's take her in a dungeon and see if we can... Well, let's get our items that we got. Let's take her in a dungeon and see if we got... Well, that's good. We got another book. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let's take her in campaign, wherever we were working. Velwyn's Gate. Alright, so we made it all the way down. We're here. Let's kind of see if we can progress along through Tier 6. This is going to give us a lot of our speed gear that we're going to utilize at first. Eventually we'll get better gear, better speed gear from the dungeons, but we need some speed gear, especially on Doom Priest, you know. So it'll take a minute to get. Potentially. Okay. Let's see what we do. Use her, and her. And we're gonna see if we can hit some decreased speed with the accuracy that we put on her. So I'm going to slow it down to 1. That'll slow it down a little bit. Kael will go. That's just her A1. I'm waiting for her A3 or A2, excuse me, to see if we can put some decreased speed on our enemies. And with a weak hit, she'll never put a debuff. So this is only going to work against this one and this one. And we didn't get any debuffs. So this percent chance is very low. Like I said, 10%. It's not much. But I just wanted to see if we could potentially get one every so often. They got a decreased speed on us. Here, 30%. Alright, let's speed it back up a little bit. Not going to get it on a weak hit. We got 3 chances here. Well, nope, Kael took care of that. Ever go night-night? Okay, so that was one. We went through there pretty good. We got some good XP. We're going to get a level out of here and here on this next turn. Let's look one more chance and see if she'll get some decreased speed out of it. Because potentially it's not worth a chance, you know, not worth it because of the 10% chance. But she did gain speed from it, from changing the gear out, and some defense, and she seems to be doing okay, even though she's getting hit mostly. Alright, maybe on this, well, Kael, you settle down. Alright, so I'm going to run through the campaign down to 7. I'll bring you back in when I get done. Okay, welcome back. We made it up a level. After finishing that, we also got a couple of artifacts, hit point 50%, or I mean 15% hit points, and heals every turn by 3%. And it only takes 2, and they're 3-star with a little bit of defense, a little bit of speed. And we did win this, which is speed artifact, 12%. So let's go to, oh, must be the dungeon diary, yep. So we got an arcane potion. We're slowly working our way up. Did we get him? We didn't get to Roughstone. We only have 16 hours left. I don't think we're going to make it. Not on this account. Champion training though, we have 5 days. So as we level our characters, level upgrades when we go from 3-star to 4-star to 5-star, whatnot, 3 points per level. And then rank upgrades, we get 50 points for every one we take to 4, and so on and so forth. I don't think we'll put anybody at 5-star yet. If we can get them to 4-star, that would be wonderful. So we got a bump up for him. He is a 2-star, so we got a couple points. Early game, these others, they're not worth the gems to unlock. Once you get higher, say mid-game somewhere in there, and you wanted to unlock these so that you can always have 5 tunes at one time going up. I've done it on my main. I wouldn't recommend it. Just sticking with the one they give you is fine. You put one character there. But you know, I got sidetracked earlier on the gear. We have to have the gear to put on our champions. If we have a champion, let's say for instance here, and we have no gear to put on them, or no gear worth it, it's not going to do us any good to put crappy gear on these champions. So if we were to summon more, get more champs, it'll just be overkill, kind of a nightmare as far as we have these good champs, we have no gear to put on them, so they're really not good. We did pick up Elf Guard while we were in there, though. And you're going to get that random drop from campaign. She just has a normal decreased attack, 25% chance, attacks one enemy. Potentially, you know, 1 out of 4. But if she only has 2 abilities and one's on a 3-turn cooldown, she's going to be using this the other turns. So potentially she could put the 25% decrease attack or defense or decrease down, attack it down. But this one right here, attacks one enemy, decreases the target's turn meter by 50%. Okay. It's not a percent chance to decrease the turn meter. And what I mean by that is, where was our other tune that we put our accuracy on? Dark Elves. So we put accuracy on her just to try and see if we could get this decreased speed to drop. Now it has a 10% chance of placing. So what that does is 1 in 10 chance that she's going to try. Not that she's going to do it, that she's going to try to do it. Okay? So 10% chance, and all those battles that I did off screen, not once did she try. Now if she tried and they resisted because my accuracy was not high enough, then that'd have been something. But she didn't try one time out of the whole time all of those battles. So this is what a 10% chance to do something means. She has a 10% chance to try. Now when you look at this character that we just got, if I can remember where she was, High Elves, it doesn't say a percent chance to try. It says she will decrease the target's turn meter by 50. Okay, so when she attacks, it does an accuracy check. If my accuracy is higher than their resist, then I will decrease their turn meter by 50%. And why is that helpful? If we're in a dungeon, or if we're in, that's a nice helmet. Okay, that's our 1 for the day. If we're in a dungeon and I battle the boss, if the boss doesn't get a turn, then I don't have to worry about some of her mechanics. If the spider doesn't get a turn, she doesn't heal. So then all of my damage just continually brings her down as long as I can keep her turn meter from reaching the top. So it's helpful there. If you can't do it on the dragon, if the Fire Knight doesn't get a turn, then he never puts his shield back up, and we don't have to break it down in order to do damage to the boss. So there's instances where if the mobs don't get a chance to go, then we don't have to worry about it. If we're in arena and we're battling, say, Kael, and she can reduce his turn meter by 50%, then he doesn't get to go, he doesn't get to nuke us, we have more of a chance to possibly beat him. Alright, so I'm going to work on that more. I'm going to work on, not the campaign. I'm going to work on leveling. That's if you win. We need more gear. We need not more gear, but better gear. I don't know if you notice. Kael's at max level. Well, let's go to the tavern. Let's look at it. Kael is at max level. This champion's reached the max level. In order to upgrade him, now we do have this 3-star chicken that we received, but we don't have any champions that we want to get rid of. We don't want to get rid of War Priest. Definitely don't want to get El Hain or Sniper. So we need more champions at level 3 that we do want to get rid of. We have 2 champions here, one at 18 and the other one at 18. Once we get to 20, so if I wanted to try and get to 20 with these characters that I don't want to keep. Alright, so we're at 20. And let's see what we can do. Remember, we have a copy of him in our vault. So we don't need these two. We don't need her. We have a copy of her in our vault. Look at him. What's he do? Oh, he's pretty cool looking. Curious to know what his skills are, though. He hacks. So he's a random ally, like our other character we don't use. And his reviews are pretty decent. Actually, pretty decent. Similar. We might hold on to him and just. All right, so we're gonna raise this maxed out Skelag. We're gonna upgrade his rank. We're gonna use 2 characters that we don't need, and we're gonna raise him up. So now he's a 3-star. So then if we go back to Kael and now we have 2. We just need 1 more, and we can raise Kael up to 4-star, which would increase his damage once we get him to level 40. Actually, if you get him to level 5 or 6 or so, he'll be stronger than he is right now at 30, if he's a 4-star. So let's work on raising his level, since we're close. There you go. It only took 1, so not too bad. And then we're going to upgrade his rank. Remember I told you he was basically food, and you gain him from once you're farming the end dungeon or the end campaign. So we're going to upgrade him. There's our 3rd chicken. Put Kael on the block, and we're going to raise him up to a 4-star, which that was one of our champion things. That was one of our weekly as well. And we do want to upgrade his skills because we want this one doing more damage. And since he's a rare, I wouldn't use a epic book on him. So let's level that up. So that's more. The debuff chance is more, which he has more of a chance, basically 45% chance to lay the 5% poison, which will help us when we're in the clan boss. But I wouldn't use the epic book. We'll get more as we go. Let's see, can we ascend him? We cannot, so we need magic keep potions in order to ascend him, which we do want to get him. If you look at his skill, this one, it increases. That's the one with the increased crit damage chance, but we have to get him to Ascension 3. So I'm going to call it here. In the next part, we'll probably work on that. I've been Jag Inc. Raid Shadow Legends Video Starter Edition Part 2. And if you liked it, subscribe. Hit the like button, obviously. And I'll see you next time.